Well, hello and welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the Self-Rad on the Dogcraft server. This is episode 4 and we are going to venture into the Nether. Hopefully you caught up with the last episode. I'm actually filming these back to back, at least the end of the last one and the start of this, so we can crack on and get straight in there. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. If you've not seen it, then please go back or watch the previous two before that. I've not been on the Dogcraft server for too long, but I've been enjoying it so far and really enjoying doing my build, my log house in the middle of the snowy biome. But it's time to go into the Nether because I need some nether brick, I need some quartz, and I need to see if I can get some glowstone as well. So cobblestone are the ready. This could end in a disaster. Actually, have I slept in my bed for a while? Right, so I have hopefully set my spawn. Apparently if I just jump in the bed and jump back out, because nobody can really sleep on the server, you need a certain percentage to enable that to happen, and that never really happens. So I believe if I jump in the bed and get back out, that's my spawn set. Right, so enough of the talking, let's go. Let's go and see where we are. Wow. Okay, so we've got some coal around us, which is great. This doesn't seem to be too bad a position, actually. Could have done with putting a sign up, really, couldn't we? We just grab the coordinates of where we are. Let's just have a little wander around first. See what's going on. Straight away. Gassed. Right, let's just turn these guys down a bit. I wonder whose this is. And we have a minecart. Not much going on though. And it looks like it's been fairly well stripped. What I don't want to do is just chip away at somebody's fortress and take all the brick. What I could really do with that? Somebody's nice neat tunnel. It's not been used for anything, is it? Right, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take some of this. Okay, I've just gone back through my portal, or what at least I thought was my portal. I think it is. And I've ended up underground somewhere. That's not good. No, this is somebody else's. Where the hell am I? And how on earth would I link up? how far away am I? I don't even know the coordinates of my own base. That's not good. Okay, I need to find that out. I need to work this portal business out so that we can get back to and from our base. Nah, leave it with me, see if I can figure out what's going on, and I'll get right back. Right. Let's just get through the portal. I was... a good few hundred... when I go back through there, a good few hundred blocks away from my home, so I calculated my coordinates in the overworld, and I'm going to try and do this a little crudely, but divided it by 8, and I came up with minus 107 on the X and 180 on the Z, so 180, 107, 180 here. So right here. So if I was to put that there.
Let's just try this.
See if I've calculated this correctly. Probably going to end up really bad, but there we go. Let's give this a go. Keep your fingers crossed. Yes. So, is that still going to cause confusion with the other portal? Let's have a look. No, I've come back through here, which is a good sign. Okay, let's try one more time. Yep, okay, that's working really well. So, I now want to get up to the transport network and see if I can link it up somehow. I'm assuming I'll be allowed to do that. But we'll see if we can get up to that point. So I'll need to just dig down exactly what I've put up now. Now, this is extremely dangerous, but we're gonna do it. Oh, I'm digging up. I do want to dig up. Am I going to burn to death? Ooh. Is there anything I can gather while I'm up here? I've lost my connection. Flying is not enabled. What? So we're right. Okay, so we are at 118. We're at 110. We need to be sort of over this way a bit. 110, 17, and then we want to be 180. So over here. So let's clear out a little area. This is just the point where I hit lava and it all goes terribly wrong. So 118, 107, 180. So this here. Block. Oh, why didn't I just put it over there? Eat some food, otherwise I'm gonna die. And jump through. Fingers crossed again. Oh man, you don't know how pleased I am about that. Right, please take me back to the same place. Please, 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 please. I'm so happy about that. That's great. Okay, so that's a good starting platform. That's really good. I'm so happy we got that sorted. So we have access to the Nether now. It's the same height as the Nether transport network, and there's some quartz around up there as well, which is fantastic. Okay, I think the next thing I'm going to do is get these chicken farms working. Yeah, let's do that. Right, chicken farm. As you can see and hear, I've got one of the chicken farm cubicles up and running. It seems to be doing a reasonable job at the moment, which is quite good. Managed to get a few chickens out of all the eggs I collected, and now I've bred them up. There's a few in there, so it's doing alright. So we'll do the second one on camera, just so you can. It's just a standard chicken farm. I think this was Exumavoid's, and I've copied it from him. There's no point in changing it. It works. The purpose is good for what it does, so I thought I would just share that with you, and we can sort of go through it. I'm not an expert redstoner, but we'll give it a shot. And I've just realised something off the bat that I don't have, which is a slab. There, okay. So we have our chest, which is where all the cooked chicken and feathers are going to be going, and we pop a hopper going into that, and this is going to have the half slab on top. So this is where the chickens will be eventually standing, and then behind that we need, just pop that down there for the moment, 2 dispensers. So nope. 2 dispensers. That's a block of cobble. Is it going well? I'll get it right in a minute. There's 1 and 2. Okay, so the bottom dispenser is where the eggs are going to be going into through this hopper. So the chickens will be up here, eggs into that hopper, and then when it gets triggered by the redstone, it'll hit the half slab and the baby chicken should pop out on top of the half slab, and then the dispenser at the top is where the lava pops out and shoots back in at the same time. So behind this hopper we need a comparator, which I could now create because I got some quartz, and that's going to, as the egg goes through this, that's going to create a signal which is going to pass into this block and then onto this redstone torch, which will then power the block above. And then we need to just maybe clear it a little bit out here, give ourselves some room. And then below that is going to be a drop of redstone, so that's going to power this. And then we need a block. Hold on. Yep, block of cobble. So yeah, redstone torch powers this, which then powers that redstone into this block, and then another one here. And when it gets to this point, that's what then triggers these two dispensers at the same time. So egg flows through, signal, powers, block, redstone, block, all the way to here, fires both dispensers off. That's it. Hopefully that's straightforward enough if you wanted to replicate it. So now we need to ensure that the cell for the chickens is enclosed, and also that the cell for the lava is enclosed as well, because we don't want that flying everywhere. So I'll just do that and I'll be right back. I told you I wasn't an expert redstoner. I forgot a redstone torch. So this is powering this block, which then powers that redstone and this block. We then need a redstone torch there, which powers this block, and then in turn powers that redstone dot there, which will trigger the top dispenser and this block, which will fire the bottom dispenser. Yeah, so I think we're good to go, aren't we? Take that out of there. No, it doesn't seem to want to fire again. What have I done wrong? Oh, did that just trigger? Hold on. It did, so it is working. Okay, so managed to get it working, seems to be working, so let's put some eggs in. There, okay. So we've got some chickens. What have we got? Oh, I don't have that many, so we've got some in there. That'll keep things going. What I'll do is I'll start to breed them up as well, and that'll make sure that we've got both of these running. Fingers crossed that's them both working now. I'll keep an eye on it. See how we go. We should be okay. Yeah, I've noticed that a couple of times where it just triggers and maybe triggers again, or it glitches out and leaves the lava out. At the moment the baby chickens aren't getting harmed, so as soon as they grow up they'll die anyway. So that one's doing pretty good. There we go. Okay, 2 chicken farms in. So I think what I did is I managed to gather enough nether brick for the roof now, so we'll get on with that. Let's crack on. So, I've finished the roof. You can see it in the distance and I'm really pleased with it. I also dug this little path through the towering snowdrift that seems to be continually building around my house with all this bad weather, but look at that. So chuffed with how it looks. Don't think I've missed anything. No doubt I'll find something that I've missed and I need to go around. I think that's the exterior of the house done. Let me know what you think, guys. Is there anything else I could possibly add? I did have before, I'm not sure whether I'll add it now, but I had some nether brick running across there, but actually I think it looks okay as it is at the side. So it's exactly the same around the other side as well. And yeah, really pleased with it. I think the nether brick and John Smith resource pack goes really well with everything else on the house. I've also done a lot of work in here, and you'll see when I look up. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I've got the second floor in and the attic space as well. It looks really good. What I want to do is maybe have some sort of chandelier in the middle, but I need more glowstone for that, and I'll probably do that in a later episode. And also, as I discussed previously, the little on and off triggers for the fires, but at the moment that may not be required. I was worried about, you know, stuff going on fire, but I do have brick around everything and on the second floors as well, so we should be good. Nothing's caught fire. I don't think there's anybody close enough to activate these chunks when I'm not on the server, so we should be okay. Well, maybe we'll give that a miss, but certainly I do want to put some sort of lighting up above here. But this is the second floor, so we've got the 2 front rooms here. I might just leave this walkway as it is, and then the stairs up to the attic space with a lovely view outside. Possibly a little bit of finishing required in here. And then you can see, you'll be able to see the chandelier through this window. And that's it, we've got a decent space up here for anything else that we might need as well. So I'm really pleased with how it's looking. Need to fill it out with loads of decor inside, but I'm chuffed with how it's all gone so far. It looks really good. So that's it, folks. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. A trip into the Nether went quite well. I've managed to match up the Nether portals, and yeah, it's done quite a bit. Put the roof on and got the chicken farm going, so we're going great guns now. Nothing can stop us. I think next episode we potentially work on the zombie spawner and see if we can get some villagers out of that. But I hope you did like the episode. If you did, then please leave a like. And of course, if you did loved it, then please subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.